We're live. I am. It says I'm live on Instagram as well. That's what it says. Somebody check Instagram and let me know. Thank you for everybody in the chat already. This is amazing. I really appreciate it. I need to get out of that. Thank you all so much. Let's do this real fast, and then we'll get started. All right, guys, we're back. Not back. We didn't leave. We didn't go anywhere. We are live. Why does it say it's not on Instagram? It says I am live. You are live. If your streaming is public, you'll find it at the top of the feed on Instagram. Let me double check. I don't know what else to do. You know, Instagram is hard. Instagram is very hard to get on. And no, I am not live. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Give me a second. How about now? How about now? How about now? Is it live now? It says I'm live. I don't know what that means. But Slancha. We are live on Instagram. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. All right. Cheers. Okay, so let's get this started. Not with a giveaway. We're gonna do giveaways. We're gonna give out samples. I'm gonna give out some challenge coins. Stuff like that. Yeah, you didn't know? Yeah, these cool little challenge upside down. Cool little challenge coins. I'm gonna give out a couple of those. I am drinking an old fashioned as of right now. In my new glass that I just made myself. Well, we just got back from Santa Fe. We did a little spring break over there, and we actually blew this glass, and so it has some little green tinge on it. But I'm having a little old fashioned. Oh, well that's weird. Okay, cool. But so one of the reasons I wanted to do a live, I was actually planning on doing this next week, but it didn't work out like that. I'm actually doing a whiskey tasting for a wedding. And so that kind of popped up, and I was like, that's paying me some money, so I'm going to do that. But yeah, so that's what that happened. And I thought, it's St. Patty's Day, and I'm like 1/8 Irish. My mother was Dutch Irish, and so I guess that makes me an 8th. As far as I know. And we will have some guests here in a little bit. Hopefully, we will have some guests on. And if not, what I will do, where's it at? What I will do is I will do this. I'll just put that link up, and then anybody that wants to jump on, they can. And we can just go from there. And if you win anything on the raffle that we're going to do, then you will need to email me at, it's pretty easy, whiskeyshambanpodcast@gmail.com. Please make sure that you follow, like, subscribe, please. If you're not already, please do. I'm trying to get this the YouTube thing up mainly, but Instagram, all of them there. I'm trying to get them all. I'm trying to get them all up right now. But yeah, and before I forget, thank you to the sponsors, Bad Motivator Barrels. I have a affiliate link, and Z Smith Whiskey and Mixology. Thank y'all very much. I'll put that up periodically throughout the stream. I really appreciate these guys. These guys are helping me out, so I appreciate that. Cheers to everyone. Lord, I'm really happy that everybody's here. Germ, here we are. Why did it do that? That's weird. Did I not? I didn't click out of it. I'm sorry. I'm still learning on this. Okay. So what we are going to do, I'm going to talk about, so I just said that I went to Santa Fe, a little drink. That might be the thing of the night. Every time I say that, we have to have a drink anyway. But I went to Santa Fe and found some really cool bottles. So we're going to talk about them real fast. Why not, right? There's so many people in the chat, I can't even keep up. So first thing that I got that I thought was really, really cool. Where is it? And yes, I'm in a new area. This is the whiskey room that hasn't been finished in like 2 years. So sorry. Well, lots of people you haven't met. RJ, yes, it happens when you get around other tubers or whatever you want to call them. Don't call me an influencer. I don't want to influence anybody, good or bad. One of the things I picked up. Now, as you well know, I love all whiskey. So one of the things I was able to pick up was Single Cask Nation. I can't turn it the right way. Inch goer, 10. And I've always wanted a Single Cask Nation, and I finally found one. And this was bottling for the place I went to, and I'm super excited about cracking that open. And I will soon. One of the other things I picked up, and I picked it up kind of on a whim because he had it. The Kentucky Owl Takumi finish, and I've heard mixed reviews. Mixed reviews of it, but I'm excited to have it. I've never had a Kentucky Owl in my lineup, so I'm so happy to have it. And it is blended with with the whatever his name is, Takumi, right? No, Yashi. Oh, I can't say that. I'm not going to say that word. Okay, never mind. But something else I picked up, which if you're in an area like that, and you're away from home, and you find these, you just pick them up just because they're there. Yeah, a little horsey. Got a little horsey. That one's already spoken for. Somebody has bought that one. But then we got another one too. I couldn't resist. I really could not resist. It was they were at retail, which thank you, Loktar. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Is that how you say it, Loktar? I appreciate it. So I picked up one other bottle. Well, I picked up a bunch of bottles. Don't tell my wife. No, she was there the whole time. So this bottle is really interesting, and I can't wait to get into it. Some of you aren't going to like it, and I don't care. This is Oishi whiskey. This is rice whiskey. Get in camera. This is ex-brandy cask, aged 10 years old. So this is rice whiskey, still whiskey, because rice is what? It's a grain, right? So they are using a koji. They are doing all kinds of weird fermentation things. Super excited. I was at this place where I picked up those bottles. I was actually able to pick up to try a sample of it, and that I thought was super cool because, sorry, I'm throwing up in my mouth like always, because I talk too much and I don't breathe. You know how it goes. Okay, so let's move on to the highlight reel. So I have all this paper here because I was going to take notes. I'm going to. So when you go to Santa Fe, drink. There's a couple distilleries in New Mexico. We had a great time. going there. We went to Meow Wolf. Y'all ever heard of Meow Wolf? It was very strange. The kids loved it. It was a little family thing because if you don't know me personally, we were supposed to go to Santa Fe in the fall, around November. But I developed a testicular cancer and had to kick that ass so that I could get out there. Get out there and do it, and, so we went for the spring break, and that's why I used to have long beautiful hair and a big old beard, and it's coming back. I mean, if you've seen some of my videos from my last live, and Germ could attest to this, I had no beard. I have barely had a Burt Reynolds mustache. I barely had anything, and so now it's coming in. The hair's taking a little time. I mean, it's coming in, but it's not. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I'm not doing this live to get to get credit or anything for anything. Thank you, Dee. Oh, thank you, Dee, so much. She's one of my OGs. But yeah, no. So one of the reasons that I went over there is because there's a distillery in Santa Fe. So drink. Yeah, you're gonna get wasted to die. No. Yes, and I am. Thank you, Iceman. I am able to have a drink. The doctor said it was cool as long as I checked my levels. I'm still not over the hump. I beat it. I'm cancer free, but you still have like a 5-year window of, of all that. And of course, like even talking sometimes, as you can probably tell already, my brain goes faster than than anything else. So anyway, moving on. So one of the reasons I went up there was to go to a distillery. They make single malts, and they are called Kilkeegan. I don't have their thing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So Kilkeegan. I don't know if you've ever heard these guys. They are amazing, doing amazing things. And let me turn it. I can't turn it that way. That is a single barrel. Yeah, from Total Wine. This is their apple brandy cask finished. Single barrel. Yeah, you don't find those too much. Cheers to all y'all. I'm sorry I'm not talking to all y'all. But I actually went to the distillery. What was their tasting room? The distillery, nobody was over there, and they didn't, they didn't have very many bottles. So I went ahead and got the Kilkeegan cask strength. It's amazing. I've already have a bottle, half. I went ahead and got the apple brandy finished, the regular one, and these are 92 proof. So what I'm going to do later is I'm going to do a side-by-side of the regular apple brandy small batch, I guess you would say, and the single barrel, and see what the difference is between them. And then I got, this one is super cool. They did a bottled in bond. Why can't I hold it straight? Anyway, they did a bottled in bond. So this is a 50% alcohol. This is batch number 1 and is a distillery exclusive. This is bottled 988, 88 miles an hour. And then, so let me give you a little backstory on Kilkeegan. Colin Keegan, he loved Scotch, and so like his things was he wanted to create a Scotch in America, and so he did that, and he uses mesquite smoke to smoke his grain with, and so it has a light smoke. It's not peated, but it is smoky. It does have a smoky profile. But they just released this, which is their unsmoked, as it says on the thing. So that is really cool. So I'm going to try that against one of the smoked, obviously, to see. And I actually got to try a sample of that. And it was super amazing. And last but not least, and I had to pick up 2 of these because if any of you know me at all, this is the Kilkeegan PX Sherry finished. Yeah, PX Sherry. And so it's going to be a little sulfurous, a little bit. It's not too bad. And this one, man, it is so good. I think this one, yeah, it's 50% alcohol as well. So that's really cool. So I was able to get all of that. I think that's it. I think that's all I got. I mean, it was like 11 bottles. Like, good Lord, you'd think you would be done. Smoke is fine. There you go, RJ. I really like that comment. And those of you who, I don't know if I'm going to release this as a podcast or not, but those of you who are going to listen, if you do listen, RJ said smoke is fine as long as it's balanced, and I totally agree. I totally agree. And I appreciate everybody being on here. This is amazing. Okay, let's do a giveaway, right? Let's give something away. I want to give away a 2-ounce sample of. I'm looking back, and now these are just some of the open bottles I have. The whole floor right here is whiskey. Like, my wife is so pissed at me because I have so much whiskey on the floor. Doc is driving home. Doc Martinez from Old Fashioned Ways. He's driving home from Garrison Brothers, so he's like literally 30 miles away from me. He's driving home, so he said he might sneak on here, but okay. So let's see here. What could we do? Oh, this is perfect. Okay, so I know y'all know Woodford Reserve, right? And I know I drink all whiskey, so but this is the Woodford Reserve Master Collection from last year. This isn't the new one. It comes in at 124.7 proof. And so what I'm going to do is I have a giveaway tool, and I will have a hashtag that you have to put in, and I will let it run for a couple of minutes to where everybody, and you can only do it one time. So, you have a pretty good chance, since there's only so far 11 in the chat. So you'll get a 2-ounce pour of the Woodford Reserve Master Select 23. I'm sorry. Let me get over to it. So I might, can I share? Let me share my screen. Where's my mouse? Share screen. Yes. A window. The entire screen. StreamYard tools. All right. So it says, if you can still hear me, hopefully you can. It says the hashtag is Irish, IRISH. That is the hashtag that we're going to do. And I'm going to start collecting comments right now. All right. So it will go for a while. And it'll go for a while. Why can't I move this? It's literally on top of my face. All right, Doc is here. Doc is here. Make sure I'm going to let this go for a couple of minutes. Everybody put Irish, hashtag Irish, and you'll get a 2-ounce pour of the Woodford Reserve. I don't know if you can see it. The Woodford Reserve. It's blocking my view. The 2023 edition. Oh, the wife is driving. That's great. That's great. Oh, I can't click on it. Look at that. That's cool. I don't like that anymore. All right. We're doing good. Why is it doing that? That's so weird. That is so weird. There's so many comments. Yeah, where's Major Zero at? That's what everybody's wondering. Weddle. All right. We even got Weddle in here. If y'all don't know Mitch Weddle, he's an amazing person. And he's doing some cool stuff. Everybody's putting it in, man. Everybody's putting it in. That's awesome. I'm so glad we have people in here. I thought I was literally going to be talking to myself the whole time. But we're not. We're not. All right. So I'm going to let this go for about 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds, guys. And then we are going to do the thing. Okay? Oh, calm down. Calm down. Never go full Weddle. I'm not amazing. Oh. I can't even click on them because they're moving so fast. Sugar Kitty's here. All right. In 3, 2, we've already been going 20 minutes, guys. Like, this is crazy. In 3, 2, 1. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Old-fashioned ways. Old-fashioned ways. All right. I'm going to write that down. Woodford. Congratulations, old-fashioned ways. Okay, let's stop sharing. Let's go back. I'm back. Congrats, Doc. It's not rigged. It's not rigged, I promise. And this is what I was talking to you about earlier. It's kind of cool. You do have to go to another screen, but it's kind of cool. Hopefully it's not too weird for y'all on your end. And so that was really fun. And so that's an amazing bottle. Obviously, I've had a couple of pours out of it. But speaking of pours, let's do a little pour. So I was trying to get Glencairns made, right? This is a story inside a story. I'm sorry. I was trying to get Glencairns made, and I went to a local place that does laser engraving and all that. And so I gave her some Glencairns. I gave her like 6 Glencairns, and I said, "Hey, can you fix these? Can you make them? Can you make them with my monogram on them?" And so she did. Well, she messed up on one, and so you can't even see it because it says the Whiskey Shaman on it, like in real nice filigree. Well, I am now trying to get other ones made with my my logo. That's kind of my my logo on it. I used to look like that, actually. No, not really. But speaking of having a pour, since it's St. Paddy's Day, this is the last of the sample that I have of my Connemara. You know what? Let's not do a peated. Yeah, Connemara 12. Although a great pour, let's not do that. Let's do, and if Powers, 3 swallows. This is an amazing bottle. It has not been opened, so we're going to fresh crack it right here. Congrats. Old-fashioned ways. I can't open this. I don't know how to open a bottle. This is making me a fool on live television. I'm going to use my teeth. I'm going to use my dang teeth. I'm going to break my pen. I'm sorry. This is not. All right. I got it, guys. I got it. Here we go. Ready? Fresh crack. Powers. If you don't know Powers, why can't I get it centered? Powers 3 swallows. It's an amazing whiskey. I'm going to do a very small pour because I do have to work in the morning. And yes, I am headed back to work. Powers, get you some. You know what? I'm feeling generous. I'm sorry, guys. I am going to do another one. Yeah, another giveaway. No. Oh my God. I'm sorry. You can't. I don't know if y'all can still see me, but I'm trying to do something. All right. I'm sorry. That was a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm feeling generous. I'm going to do another giveaway. Why does it keep telling me that? And we are going to, it is going to be the hashtag Powers. Hashtag Powers. Can you see my screen? Hashtag Powers, and I'm going to let it run for 1.5 minutes. Let's not exclude winners. All right, hashtag Powers, guys. Hashtag Powers. If y'all want I might even do, I love this one so much. I will do a 4-ounce pour of Powers 3 Swallows. Get in there. Get in there. It is amazing. It is everything you want. It has cookie. By cookie, I mean biscuit, right? Shortbread, vanilla. It's just an amazing pour. It really is. And most of you have probably had it, but it's so good. And if you can find the bottle, the 3 Swallows is like a kind of a special edition that they're doing. It's light, it's crisp, it's fruity. It has like and I'm gonna be nerdy dork on it. It has like a marzipan. It's a real buttered cookie. It's an amazing guy. Get your stuff in there for Powers if you guys want a Powers. I told y'all I might go ham. Who knows? No, it's going to be fun. We're going to give away a bottle, possibly 2 tonight as well. So just understand that we're trying to do good things here, and trying to support the whiskey community. And I hope you guys are into that. All the people in the chats, I thank you so much, Mr. Lopez, D, Gandy, Bob Hansen. God dang it, Bob Hansen. Oh, I can't do it. I'm sorry, Bob. I can't do it. I'm trying to click on your name. All right. I am turning off the Powers. I'm doing the draw in 30 seconds. So, I mean, this is not riveting TV at all. Oh, Bob Hansen. Yeah, Bob Hansen's amazing. He's an OG. He's an OG for sure. Okay. Let's see if maybe. All right, let's do it. Powers. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? I got to write these down. Iceman. Oh, no. Gandy. Man, it tricked me. Okay, so Powers. Gandy. All right. Congratulations, Gandy. Congratulations. Stop sharing. Congratulations, Gandy. So what you in order to claim your sample, go to whiskeyshamanpodcast@gmail.com. Shoot me an email and I will I'll hook you up. And you never know. You might get a challenge coin as well. Depending, if you're a good boy or girl, Okay, so what I want to do is I want to open it up. And if somebody wants to come on, you're more than welcome to talk. Please make sure you're liking, subscribing. That's the only way we get this thing going. Look at that. I got both of them at the same time. What the heck? He's hardcore. And don't forget to check out our sponsors. Bad Motivator Barrels. Normally I have them right behind me, but I don't today. Today I got my need to drink whiskeys back there. And Z Smith Whiskey Mixology. If y'all know Zach at all, he's an amazing human being doing amazing things, and he deserves a little bit of respect. He does weekly cocktails. So those of y'all who are into cocktails, he does weekly whiskey cocktails. Sometimes they're not whiskey, but weekly cocktails. It's hard to do whiskey cocktails. Like seriously, like there's only so many whiskey cocktails you can do. But he also does short stories, and I try to post those short stories as much as I can. But he's doing a bunch, so make sure that you. So yeah, congrats. Mr. Lopez, yep, Bad Motivator are dope barrels. Chris is doing some amazing stuff over there. Okay, I will post a link in the chat. I don't know. Okay, let me do this. Watch. Let me see if I can do it on the fly. Let me see. Did it work? Paste. Oh God, I think I did it. I think I did a thing. Is everybody on Instagram? There's nobody on Facebook or, I mean, is everybody on YouTube? Nobody's on Facebook or Instagram. That stinks for me. I'm trying to get every gamut, like everybody. Good job. Thank you, Sugar Kitty. I did it. I did a thing. I'm pretty new at this whole live streaming thing, and I'm not the greatest at it, but it's right there. Obviously, I'm posting my own link. Yeah. So I want to talk to you a little bit about the old fashioned that I was drinking, or am still trying to finish. Yeah, I totally understand with you, Locktar. Is that how you say it, Locktar? I try not to use Facebook and Instagram, but it's a necessary evil. You do get pretty good traction on Instagram. And yeah, so anyway, let's talk about this old fashioned. So it's just a basic old fashioned, and old fashioned ways will love this, or Iceman will love this as well. It is two. Oh, here we are. There's my buddy. There is my buddy. So it's just a basic old fashioned. You're up. You're up.
I'm here.
You're there. You're there. What's up, brother?
Much. Just dicking around with getting online there. How's it going tonight, man? Everything's going good?
Everything's going good so far. Yeah, no, we're doing good. I was just talking about the whiskey that I put in my old fashioned, and it's a basic old fashioned with it has Reagan's orange bitters because I'm too lazy to peel an orange peel, and it has Angostura bitters. It has honey syrup because I can't really have sugar. Yeah, that one's good too. But then I used Jefferson's Reserve single barrel. This one's a Specs pick. This was possibly one of the worst whiskeys I have had. Like, I bottled it down because it was that gross. Like, I've only literally drank it in a cocktail because I don't really want to drink it. So it's hard. It's hard. So what are you sipping on tonight?
Nothing too special. Just a little bit of Bushmills Black Bush. Just kind of rocking that in honor of St. Patty's Day on the bar tonight.
Absolutely.
I must say we've been doing videos probably for the last 2.5 weeks on Irish whiskey up here on the channel, and I'm getting a little bit sick of it. But you gotta kind of support when you can, and I know all summer I probably won't touch any of it. So, but yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not great, but it's pretty good. Yeah, I get it. Yes, but yeah, no, I've noticed that you've been posting a lot. And those guys, if you don't know Seaway Whiskey Wire, make sure you like and follow his stuff as well, because he's putting out some content, and he's putting out a lot of content, and trying to get his name out there for everybody. So RJ, yeah, Natterjack for St. Patty's Day for me as soon as I get home. All right, sounds good. Yeah, no, I mean, let me take that off. I don't know why that's on. I'm sorry.
It's all good, man.
I don't know.
I'm taking notes, man. You're teaching me through this process.
Okay, so I'm using StreamYard, right? And it's a pretty cool process. And then I can do this and make it even easier. See, and it kind of makes it, not that everybody wants to see my ugly mug, but it kind of kills the background on it. But StreamYard's nice. It's just it has a lot of things in it that it's like you got to know, Psych Man. Yeah, well, this is just let me tell you a story about the video room tonight. So we just got back from Santa Fe, so drink. He drinks too. Good. And then my wife and daughter turned around and went back to go to the Grand Canyon, and they're going through I don't want to drink again. So threw that down again. And so it's just me and my son home. And I didn't feel like going in the shed to record this because obviously I don't want to leave my 11-year-old son on alone in the house. So now let's talk a little bit about this. Psych Man, he's an OG for me from a long time ago, and he has got onto the Patreon, and I'm putting exclusive content out there. It's pretty simple. The Whiskey Shaman, patreon.com/the Whiskey Shaman. But yeah, I mean, I didn't want to do a Patreon. I really didn't. But if all you guys, pretty much everybody in the chat knows, because we all have a page or we all have something that we're doing. It costs a lot of money to get all this stuff going. I got new lights, I got cameras, I got all these things, and I'm like, man, I ain't made a dime from this. So
she's a lot of work, a lot of passion project stuff, right? You gotta I'm one to talk. I've only been at it for a couple of months, but yeah, I'll be waiting for the payday to come a while, is what you're telling me.
Mm-hmm. I mean, okay, so next week, you see, I mainly do a whiskey podcast, and next week will be my 1 year for that podcast, and I'm going to do a special podcast. It won't be a video; it'll just be an audio. But I'm going to do a special for that. We're going to have some special drams and stuff like that. But I started out doing that, and then like 2 months later, I said I need to promote this a little more. And so I had an YouTube for a long time. I just was following everybody else. Sorry, they're commenting at the same time. No. I had a YouTube for a long time following other people. And then I thought, well, I'll put out some videos. Well, I did. And they were, the first ones are always cringy as can be, you hate yourself for them, stuff like that. And then you realize I don't care. Like, I don't care. I love that there's this many people in the chat right now wanting to be a part of it. You know what I mean? It's really cool. And I know you're seeing the same thing with your stuff. And let me respond to this. Send my powers win to RJ since he hasn't had it and I have it. I love the sample, but I was trying too much. Appreciate you for the generosity. We are getting somebody else on. This is awesome. I appreciate it. How's it going, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. My name is Deland.
Deland. I was gonna say something, but then I was like, oh God, I'm gonna say it wrong. So
no, it's good. It's good. I found out about your channel a couple nights ago. I think on the 2000 stream celebration.
Right.
Liked you on Instagram and subscribed to your page, and can't wait to see what you've got going on.
So like I said earlier, we are slow rolling back, and so I'm trying to do this in the best way possible, trying to stay. I've been into whiskey for a long time. I just haven't been online about it, and so now I am. And so, yeah, it's kind of a cool thing, and the community is amazing. So
yeah, and it's definitely a passion. I mean, between what you put into, I don't have a YouTube channel, but I know just in what I put into whiskey for my Instagram, that alone is like, holy crap. And you make nothing off of Instagram. So this is definitely a passion.
Absolutely.
I don't know about you guys in my house, especially the last little bit here. It's been like kind of like you do your Monday through Friday. You wake up Saturday morning and it's just a different hat you put on. You put the shirt on and you go right back to work doing something else. And quite frankly, especially with like St. Patty's Day and stuff, content keeps pounded out and it doesn't stop. The comments don't stop, the likes don't stop, the activities don't stop. But to your point, a lot of fun, and it's a passion project for sure. Yeah. And if it becomes a chore, that's when you got to get the hell out. But,
yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
there was a time.
It's just way too much fun, guys.
There was a time I was trying to push bottles out every day on Instagram, and it was like, you know what? I'm gonna stockpile some bottles first, and then put them out every couple of days, because that's like crazy. Even if you go $20, $30, $50 bottles, that's like a fortune. So
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody's asking what your Instagram is.
it is Whiskey Nature. I will post a link to it real quick.
Okay, cool. Yeah, please do. Please do. And anybody else who has links to their pages, please. This is a community. We all support each other. And then once he does that, I am going to do another giveaway. I know, guys. I know. It's crazy. We're going to get into something different though. You know, I'm a Texas boy. So we're going to get into something different. So
and thank you guys for asking about the Instagram page, and thank you for letting me post it.
absolutely.
I just posted it in the chat.
Okay. Yeah, I'm waiting on it to show up. But yeah, RJ, YouTube can be brutal. I am doing a little whiskey thing here and there, you know, sending samples to people and stuff like that, and it gets expensive. I mean, it is so expensive.
Oh, that's right. Sugar Kitty was saying you can't post links unless you're a mod. They won't go through.
Well, how do I make you a mod?
Oh, look, Baker Drinks are here.
Good job. I don't want to kick you from the studio.
No, not yet. I haven't done anything wrong.
Okay, so see why while we're trying to figure that out, you got to rent someone in order to post. Oh God. So do I have to go onto YouTube to do that, or? I don't have any mods on my page because I don't have any fucking followers. So it's like I don't need mods. I can mod myself. That would be in YouTube, not in StreamYard. Well, that sucks. I could get into YouTube. Let me see if I can do it. I'm sorry.
While you're doing that, I'll just take a minute to promote my channel real quick, if that's okay.
Absolutely. Here, watch. I will. Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks, Shaman. So COA Whiskey Wire, we've been on since January. Doing about 2 new videos a week. Been trying to really pound out the content here. We're doing whiskey drams and cocktail slams, which I think is a really sweet little catchphrase. My buddy came up with that. So yeah, we're doing cocktail content and whiskey related content, and usually trying to do 1 bottle a week, and then do either a tasting flight or sampling or a cocktail or something kind of cool for the secondary video. So usually my main release is on Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. Second release would be Sundays at 9 a.m. as well. And then we just release we just release shorts throughout the weekend. But yeah, it's been going pretty good. Been doing some cool stuff lately with the Irish whiskey. Also been doing some neat stuff with some more food related stuff. We have there's a company up here local to me that does Scotch infused popcorn. So was lucky enough to grab some of that and then kind of connect with them on Instagram. They sent me a couple of things and this, that, and the other. So we got that coming up. We did Smirne Brew, which is the big drink of choice in Scotland. It's bigger than Coca-Cola there. So just some other cool stuff that we're doing besides just the regular, old fashions and Negronis. We did a stout old fashioned this weekend, which was really, really good.
That's
and
awesome.
also did a Irish cola, which I thought was phenomenal as well. But yeah, it's lots of fun pounding it out and really enjoying the process.
Awesome.
Have either of you guys tried the Jameson stout? How do you like that?
Yes.
Yeah, I actually did a video on it. It's not the biggest one. It's actually this little tiny one right there. But it's pretty good. It's a little too sweet for my liking, but I mean, I think I see how it serves its place. I actually, before I did the stout old fashioned, I actually used what was left in that little mini bottle to do one, and it was so rich. It was like just eating a Cadbury chocolate bar. It was almost like overwhelming. I couldn't do it, so I went back to just regular straight up Bushmills original for it. But no, sipping neat. It's just like a Guinness. It's heavy. I wouldn't want to have too much of it. It's those real rich chocolate flavors, those bitter notes in there. The Jameson serves like a little bit of a fruit side to it, but not overly powering. The biggest thing is like the stout sweetness that is provided and the stout richness that it provides is what I found was the most like kind of overpowering. I was
So what
actually
about
much more familiar with the black barrel was actually my favorite out of the three.
so what about trying it without the simple syrup and maybe some walnut bitters? That might cut some of that sweetness down.
Yeah, I just all I used was when I did 1 tablespoon or 1 bar spoon of simple syrup, and then I used not chocolate bitters, sorry, coffee bitters. And it was still, I don't know. It was too rich in flavors that I wasn't accustomed to. I guess that's the way I would put it. It was not bad by
Gotcha.
any means. It was just super rich. Like for an old fashioned, like that's a lot of liquid to kind of down, and it was very dessert like. I will say that. But it was very good, neat. Just again, I wouldn't, you wouldn't want to pour too much of a dram for it. And just my opinion. Yeah. No, I was much more happy with the Jameson Black Barrel. It was probably my personal favorite of that trial. It was very good. A little more just intense, more oak flavors, more vanilla, not as sweet. It was more balanced, I would say. But then I tried the Black Bush over on Bushmills the other day, and I'm kind of just not in love with it, but I'm a lot more struck on it than I am the Black Barrel of Jameson's. But net you can't go wrong with Sexton. Sexton's probably that's my go-to favorite Irish whiskey, at least.
Oh, look at that! I'm a moderator now.
Look at there. I did a thing. Good job,
You did a thing. Good job.
All right, so post your
Delkin,
link on here
Delkin, now you
so
gotta come
everybody can have it. And then I will do another giveaway. And this one's going to be Texas exclusive. Yeah, Texas exclusive. So, all right. So let me show that. It's Instagram.com/whiskey nature. Make sure you go give him a like, a follow, all the stuff. And I put Sugar Kitty on there as well for helping. And Miss Cupcakes here. She's an OG as well. So she has one of the amazing challenge coins. God dang it. I can't get in camera. She has one of the amazing challenge coins. So I'm going to actually send a 2-ounce sample. Let me get into the thing first. Hold on. This is a lot of work, guys. Like, I don't think you understand like how much work this is.
I should be writing this down probably, eh?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to. I'm trying to. What are we going to do for this one? All right. So we are going to do another giveaway, and it's going to be a challenge coin. Okay. $1 million value and a 2-ounce pour of the Phoenix Rising. This is from Real Spirits out of Blanco, Texas. And this is their 3rd iteration of a straight single malt whiskey. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of Devil's Backbone beer, the real ale. Anyway, this is their whiskey side, and this is an amazing whiskey. I opened this up. I was able to get it from the distillery. It's an amazing bottle. It coming in at 46%. This is batch 3 of 4. It'll be a 2-ounce sample of that and a challenge coin. So what you need to do is I suck at this so bad. I'm sorry.
You are doing fine. You are doing fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, between everything you have to balance and try and learn, you're doing fantastic. So just keep it up.
So right now, is the screen all fucked up? But anyway, as of right now, let me do it to this. Maybe if I click on this, it's going to be the hashtag REAL, REAL, and you will get a 2-ounce pour of the Real Spirits Phoenix Rising Batch 3 and a challenge coin. And it will go for 2 minutes. It'll go for 2 minutes.
So
I go ahead.
Even though I don't have a lot of subs on Instagram, what can I do to help you gain subscribers? Because I love small channels that are trying to celebrate in, bourbon and whiskey. The efforts that you're putting in, how can I help you build more subscribers?
Share. I guess that would be the best thing is share the either share a podcast. That's what I mainly promote is my podcast. I'm doing videos. I just released one with Devil's River out of San Antonio, and they are amazing. He is the head of the Texas Whiskey Association. They're doing some amazing stuff. I'm fixing to do a review on their, well, it's right here. I can show you. This is a premiere. Their Devil's River 5-year-old rye. In Texas, you don't get very much old aged whiskey.
Right.
So when you get a 5-year-old rye, that's a big deal. I guess mainly promoting the podcast, trying to get it out there because I do have sponsors. I have great guests coming up, and one of the giveaways we're getting is a guest that's coming on, and yeah. I mean, it's promoting that, but like also the Instagram, YouTube, all the things, I mean, I promote everything as one big conglomerate, which I think a lot of people do, but mine's a little different. I don't do a whole lot of like reviews and top 10 bottles, and maybe that's why my channel isn't as big as it should be. But at the same time, I love more backstory and history and science and the whole nerdy part of distilling and like, what are you doing that's weird? Oh, that's cool. Let's talk about that. The screen is still wacky.
So, Devil's River, I've had a Total Wine Devil's River pick one time, and it was a single barrel. And I want to say it was like 125, 130 proof, and it was fantastic.
Yes,
it was fantastic. I've went back to look for more, and they're out waiting for more to come in stock.
Yeah,
but Devil's River is pretty good.
Yes, and so you're kind of preempting me, but on the next giveaway, I'm going to have some samples of Devil's River in there. So. Just be aware of that. But okay, I'm gonna give it like 5 more seconds. That was probably too short. I think we're done with our entries. So let's go ahead and see who won the 2-ounce pour of Real Spirits and the challenge coin. Let's see. Baker Drinks.
Congratulations, Baker Drinks.
Good job, buddy.
Sorry, I had to write that down because if I don't, I will forget. And make sure that you guys are emailing to this email. I won't spam you, I promise. It's only for people. Whitney, now let's talk about Whitney real fast. Whitney, she's an OG from the Pardon My American podcast, and as a lot of these people are, and I appreciate all of them being in here. Evidently, Greg didn't have a strange sauna tonight because I think these people would be over there. But Whitney has also had her bout with cancer, and she kicked its ass as well, and she's been trying to come back from that. And we love her, but also, yes, Baker Drinks is a great channel. All of these guys that are in the chat right now, I can't believe there's so many people in here. I can't keep up. The last live I had 2 or 3 people in. And if y'all want to jump in, please do. Let me see if I can repost it again. I can. Look at that. I'm like freaking awesome. If you guys, and if any of y'all need to jump out, you're more than welcome to. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, everybody that's here, that's on this channel, because that's how we grow, by liking each other. And not in a weird way. I don't want to be weird about that. But so we've been on for almost an hour. At the hour mark, I am going to give away a bottle. How about that? And it will be a good bottle. And it's a bottle that some of you have been around and have heard. You got to stay hydrated, guys. Make sure you drink a lot of water. Whiskey's great, but water is a lifesaver.
So while you're drinking some water, I'll ask, how do you like Balcones? Since you like a lot of Texas whiskey.
I do. Balcones is amazing. They're on the list. Let's just say that. I have had many offerings from them. The one thing that I'm not going to say I don't like, it is either cast strength or it needs a little bit more. So like it's either something you need to add water to, or it's like, some of the other offerings at, and they're still like at 50%. So I mean, that's a pretty good it's a pretty good amount of alcohol in there. It's just their flavors are so strong that that I think that I don't know, it needs a little water, but then when they water it down, it needs something else personally. And I hope the person that I'm having come on doesn't shoot me for saying that, because that would be part of their issue. Sasquatch shirt. What do y'all think about that? That's pretty awesome. I try to have really different shirts when I do some of my stuff. Yes, you're right. Brimstone is pure liquid smoke. It is the weirdest. It's scrub oak smoked or something like that. Here's Gunner. Gunner's in here. Cool. Good to see all y'all. I appreciate it. Okay. We are almost there. Oh, we still have a couple minutes. But yeah, no, Balcones is pretty awesome. Obviously my go-to, let me see if I can find a bottle. I have bottles of them right here. Is that one doesn't say the name of the damn distillery. Is Andalusia. Andalusia, they're again out of Blanco, Texas. This is their Revenant Oak, which is their peated whiskey. This is one that I hand pulled from the barrel, which was freaking phenomenal. 120.71 proof. They don't play around. They're doing amazing single malt stuff like that. If you've heard anything ever from me, I'm constantly talking up Andalusia. I probably have more bottles of Andalusia than I do anything else. I have right now I can count almost 20 bottles of just Andalusia. And it's all different types from different years. They have their bottle and bond. They have their the one that I just picked up was the Rick House edition, which this is made from an imperial stout. It was in a heavy toast #1 char for 40 months. And so you guys, if you don't know anything about Texas has some crazy heat and crazy things going on. So 40 months in Texas is like 80 months in Kentucky, so it does make a difference. And these guys are doing some amazing things. They're grain to glass, everything they're doing. Moose, the head distiller over there, he's an amazing person. Ty and Tommy are great. I'm trying to click it. Freedom Malts knows all about that. Freedom Malts doesn't even live in Texas, and he's repping. Yeah, he's repping that. So anyway, Seaway, sorry.
Yeah.
What you moved on to Ardbeg? What the hell?
Someone mentioned liquid smoke. I was
okay.
I don't have any bourbon here. I got Buffalo Trace. I'm like such a noob when it comes to bourbon. So
it's all good.
We're running some bag before I go to sleep here.
I mean, Ardbeg is. I mean, you can't go wrong with Ardbeg.
No, you can't. No, you can't. You really can't. And there's some people that just don't don't care for peat, which I totally get, and that's fine.
Yep.
But
totally
at the same time, have you tried the right peat? I can turn you on to a Highland Park that you will just love, or let me give you a Andalusia Striker, which is actually post oak smoked, and it's smoky, but it's not that type of smoke. Or McCarthy's, or there's a whole bunch of American single malts that are lightly peated, and they're freaking amazing. So you just have to find the right one for you, because not everybody can jump headfirst into Octomore and think that they're going to be like a big Pete head. That's not how it is. Unfortunately, that's not how it is.
No, I think people that want to jump into Pete and Arbeg, I think they need to start out lower with like an Amber Fitty. It's not too strong, not too peaty, but it's that first step into Scotch. And then work your way up from there. Just to go from 0 to Ardbeg, oof. That's tough.
It really is. It really is. It is. All right, so we are fixing to do our bottle giveaway. Y'all ready for the bottle giveaway?
Well, Mojo's talking about Kill Home, and we could have went there, boys. We could have went there, but we went to Ardbeg instead.
I mean, come on.
That's my go-to, but no one knows about it. And if you don't know about it, you need.
No.
Yeah, Kill Coleman is good.
I love Kiko Man. I love Kiko Man.
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay, so we are going to do. Are you ready? We are going to do a bottle giveaway, and this one you've seen before, but I don't care. And they are coming on very soon. Natterjack Irish Whiskey. These guys are doing some amazing stuff. They're blending, they're sourcing, they're doing all sorts of cool things. You are getting an entire bottle of Natterjack, not just a sample, the entire bottle. And then let me share my screen. I'm trying to share my screen. Start. And you are going to want to do hashtag Natter, NATTER, and I will let this run for 2 minutes.
Somebody in the chat, like on behalf of Seaway Whiskey Wire, please. I can't do it from my phone right now.
Okay.
Don't want to miss out on this one, man.
Okay. Hold up. We're going to let this go for like 2 minutes. See what I'm looking for you in the chat from earlier.
Should be way up there.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying. Let me see if maybe. Oh, it's top. All messages. There we go.
Appreciate you, man.
No, I'm trying, man. It's
a lot of fun. This is wicked.
You got 24 people watching. That's pretty good.
I know. I am like stoked right now. Wow. I can't find you in the damn chat. Why? I don't know. It goes up a little bit and that's it. Can you post in the chat real fast and maybe I can find you?
Yeah, let me do that quick.
So while you're looking for
that,
while he's posting that and you're looking for that, I'll ask you a question.
Go ahead.
So the Bourbon Syndicate, they do a podcast and at the same time they broadcast out on YouTube. Have you ever thought about doing like a dual purpose where you're doing your podcast and YouTube at the same time? And I believe they also do Facebook at the same time. That might be a good avenue to tie in all three at the same time, unless you want to keep them separate.
I do post all of my videos to YouTube, but I don't do them as like a live stream.
Gotcha.
I do post them post, because I want to edit them a little bit and put my intro and stuff like that. When I'm doing a live stream, it's either through StreamYard or something like that. All right, CY, you should be good to go. We have 18 entries so far. I'm going to let this go for another 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Iceman, thank you so much for sharing in Discord. I do have a Discord as well. I don't know if it's linked up there, but it's the Whiskey Shaman Discord. Like, everything I do is freaking... All right. I'm going to give it a couple more seconds, and then we're going to give away a bottle. I don't know if you can see me of Natterjack. You can't see me. That's fine. I'm on the other page. Bottle of Natterjack. It's all funky. The entire bottle, not just a little bit. We have 20 entries. So it's a 1 in 20 chance on a full bottle. That's a pretty big deal. This one is coming in at, it's 40% alcohol. It's okay. It's blend number 1. Triple distilled Irish whiskey finished in virgin oak from the Gortinor Distillery. Waterford, Ireland. These guys are coming on the podcast very soon. If Aiden will text me back, I don't know what his deal is. No, I love Aiden. He's doing some amazing things. It's just, this is Irish Whiskey Week, obviously, and he's very busy, so I'm sure he will text me tomorrow with a hangover and be like, bro, I'm so sorry. But anyway, let's get into it. Okay, we have 21 entries. Let's see who gets it. I need to write this down.
Sugar Kitty. Damn it.
Sugar Kitty.
I think it's rigged. Sugar Kitty always wins.
I've heard that. I really have heard that.
Damn you, Sugar Kitty. Congratulations, by the way.
Good job. Good job. Ashley's here. Awesome. Love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Congrats, Sugar Kitty. And now, if you don't want the bottle, you can always send it back in, and I can redo it. But I don't think anybody's not gonna want a bottle of Natterjack. Why is he gone? Where did he go? Where did you go?
I think I had to go out, go back in, and then I got stuck backstage or something.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was in the middle of getting stuff.
Yeah. You were taking care of business, man.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah. Okay, so if anybody else wants to come on, they're more than welcome.
All right. Well, thank you for letting me on tonight. I am going to head out and get ready for bed for work in the morning. But I look forward to more of your videos, and I'll reach out to you on Instagram.
Okay.
Or through your email, and we'll talk a little bit more.
All right. Sounds good. I appreciate it.
All right. Have a good night.
You too.
Declan. Good.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Congrats, Sugar Kitty. All right, so make sure all the winners, make sure that you go to the Gmail and get on there. I'm thinking about one more bottle, but I don't want to be on here for all night long. But I am okay. We had the powers, so I guess now we're going to get into the Connemara 12, which Connemara 12 is obviously 12-year-old. Peated Irish, which you don't get that a whole lot. Back in the day, Irish and Scotch, all of it used to be peated. So you would get what you got. This one is obviously the peat. Irish peat is a lot different than Scotch peat for some reason. Different area, I guess. It's a lot lighter. It's not as briny. It's more ashy. I would think it's a little ashier to me personally. I put this in this sample bottle back in 19 of 22. So it's been sitting in there for a minute. So it could have oxidized just a bit, but it's fine. The bad thing about Connemara, and I'm not hating on them, this is a 12-year-old single malt, and it's 40% alcohol. That's not a great great thing, but at the same time, I am a little bit of a proof hound. So, but especially in Irish, if you can give me an Irish at cask strength, I'm in love. Seriously.
Yeah, Redbreast 12. Yep, for sure. You can get
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What are you getting there, Shaman?
I'm trying. I'm looking. Beach Sand Bourbon. Good to see you, brother. I'm trying. There's so many comments, like I can't even. Whiskey House Pub House. Thanks for coming in. Still on Ardbeg, or have you moved on?
I am trying to think of what I'm going to hop into here. That was kind of what I was going to finish the night off. It went down a little too smooth, I think.
Okay. So you said you don't have any bourbons, right? You just have single malts?
I got some Irish stuff here. I probably should go back to Irish. Maybe I'll do the Clonakilty. It's a little
yeah. Okay, so let me talk about that for a second. So I had a Clonakilty Garrison Brothers finish.
Yeah.
And I bought that just on a whim. I had heard of Clonakilty. They've been around forever. They're doing Atlantic. They're getting some maritime influence on their stuff. Pretty cool. But I had never had their product. So I picked up a bottle. Well, when we went to Santa Fe, so everybody drink. Cheers. When we went up there, I brought the bottle because you never know what you're going to find in a place. You always want to bring a reserve bottle just in case.
Yep.
And so after driving for what seemed like forever, it was 11 and a half hours, maybe. I was like, I'm popping this thing open tonight. So I did. And I was like, oh, wow, this is an amazing whiskey. And so I did. And I had a couple drinks on it. And that was on Sundays, I do a deep dive on a bottle. And so we got into town on Sunday and I was like, this is the one I'm doing a deep dive on. And so I went through it and, my tasting notes are not like some other people's. I don't go super in depth and I don't talk about their maturations and stuff like that. I'm giving you what I taste and that's it. So I posted it and then I was like, oh, wow, that was really good. And so, and I'm not afraid to say this, within that week, it wasn't because of anything, it wasn't a stressful week or anything. I finished the bottle. By the time I came home, we had finished the bottle. We, meaning me. And I don't normally drink during the week because that's kind of been my thing. With work, I'm like, I don't want to mess that up. But I finished the bottle and it was so good. Like I'm going to get another one. I would love to get one just like that. But I don't know if I'll be able to find it. So it's Clonakilty is an amazing Irish.
Yeah, it's super good. It's just such a different. It's just different than anything else I got on the bar right now. And I mean, I don't have a ton of stuff on here, but it's to me, like, I'm a big Islay guy, so it's got those coastal notes that I enjoy. There's a little bit of of caramel notes, toffee in there. You get those. It's finished in ex red wine casks, so you got Bordeaux wine in there. So it adds this kind of different note that you're not used to, almost like a really, really overripe grape. And then it's kind of got this weird malty sensation, which I kind of compare to almost like a cream soda, just on the front end. But it's just such a different. It's just so different. And again, it's not chill filtered, no color added, 43.6%. Which well, you know yourself, buddy. It's not. It's not your normal Bushmills. This isn't Jameson's. Right. I mean, it's no Redbreast 12. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, it's something different, and I really enjoy it for what it is. I got it as a Christmas present, so I'm happy. I got it. I haven't gotten too into it. I'm just down past the neck now, but I mean, that's just because I've been so focused on other Irish whiskey this month as well.
Well, I will tell you the Garrison Brothers one that I had was 54% alcohol.
Wow.
It was a high proof dog. And so you have one or two drinks of that and you're like, I'm good. I'm good for the night. You know, so that's what was kind of cool about it. Like I didn't have to, you know, to chug it, but at the same time I sit down with it, and we went to, and I hate to even say this, we went to a couple of museums. I am cultured. I'm just, you know, I'm more like a mold spore culture than anything else. But we went to a museum and they were talking about Oppenheimer, right?
Yeah.
And I hadn't seen the movie Oppenheimer. And so we got done doing our tours and walking around, and I didn't have the proper footwear because I live in 1994 and I have my boots and I have tennis shoes, and I don't wear tennis shoes with blue jeans. That's just me. I'm sorry, because they're Reebok pumps and they don't look good with tennis shoes. Anyway, so I was wearing my cowboy boots, and needless to say, my feet were hurting so bad after walking around. So after we went to all the tour and all the stuff, we went back and watched Oppenheimer, which is like a 3.5-hour movie. So let's just say I had more than one pour, and it was a great movie. You know, and my OGs in here might understand what I'm saying here, but I don't know how much of it was historically accurate. But at the same time, like being around the place, Los Alamos was so close to where we were, and like all of those things, like it made you feel like you were in it somehow, and it was really pretty cool.
Very cool.
Here he comes. Cool. We're getting some more people. Here's Germ. Germ, what's up, brother? You there?
I'm here. I had the volume all the way down.
Okay, it's all good. It's all good. If y'all don't know Germ from Freedom Malts, he is trying to kick all of our ass in doing a blind battle, if you want to call it. And mine's coming up very soon. Marshall from Rough just won his first round, and I don't know how he beat Bill. The Whiskey Dictionary is an amazing person, and he knows his way around a whiskey, and Marshall is a rum guy. So I don't know how that worked, but Marshall did win by not a landslide, like what, 1 point? Yeah, I think it was 1 point. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. And thank you, Mr. Lopez, for the shout out. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, all the things.
I'm having some audio issues here.
It looked like you were there, Jer. Still nothing, anybody? No, can't hear you.
I don't know. And there will be. I am actually gonna get. There you go. Good job, Sugar Kitty. No wonder you're a mod. Good Lord.
Thanks, Sugar Kitty.
And German's doing some amazing stuff on his channel as well. He's all about mainly single malts and American single malts, but he's going to like this next one we put up. He's probably going to hate me for it, actually, but it is what it is. We are going to give away another sample here in a minute. We are at 118. We're going to give away another sample here in a minute, and it's going to be, I know it's back there. Where's it at? Thomas A. Chandy, Sazerac, straight rye whiskey. This is BTAC. You can't get this. I had to kill 3 people to find it. This is the 22 edition. We are going to give a 2-ounce sample of this here in a minute. So just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Probably 120, 125. We'll do that. What's going on, Jim? You're not here, or
I heard the video, and then I heard the video again, and I'm like, what in the hell is going on? And I'm like muting the microphone, and it's still doing it, and I'm like, what? I had the video playing in the background on the YouTube channel. What's happening?
It's all good. Like, we are literally, if you're a professional at this, you're doing it wrong, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
It's so
Sugar
crazy.
Kitty, thank you for sharing that. I appreciate you.
Please. Yeah, please. It's awesome.
Yes, I heard you were talking about the show and Marshall and Bill. And yeah, that was awesome. I didn't
It really
quite
was.
know what to expect with it, but it turned out real well.
Yeah.
I
And
was watching it in my truck on the way back from the thing. I didn't see how many viewers did you end up getting on that? It was quite good listening to them, but I couldn't. I had it in my pocket. The phone was in my pocket, kind of thing, when I was driving my truck. So
sure. We had I want to say there was 50 watching.
Yeah.
And yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Obviously it didn't work on Instagram at that time. So I think I got that figured out, and I'll correct that.
I think I have it figured out too. You have to like go in there, click the thing, do the thing, go back, do it again, make sure you did it. Like it's such a pain in the butt. Why can't it be like Facebook and YouTube? It just automatically does the thing. But anyway, we're trying to make it work. But yeah, it sucks. But this is unfortunately our life, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
What was
yes, Michael, next one is on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah, and that one, who's up on that one?
Okay, on next week Wednesday we got, let's see, week number 2. I have the bracket
awesome.
on a big dry erase board right here. Week number 2 is U.S. Small Craft. There's a guy named Dylan, lives in Louisiana. He's got a nice little Instagram and channel for showcasing small craft distilleries.
Okay.
And he is going up against Nia from My Rum Diaries.
Oh yeah.
She's interested in getting into whiskey, and she's a big rum head, and pretty good palate on that one. But getting into whiskeys, I don't know how that's going to go.
Well, I guess we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
It really is. It's really just meant to be fun. So
yeah, absolutely.
Definitely entertaining, Jeremy, for sure. Boys, I'm going to take off for the night there. I got to run to work, and it's 10 o'clock where I sit, just 10 minutes to 10 o'clock. So I'm rolling.
Okay.
I'm running to be got to be at the gym for 5 a.m. So anyway, thank you so much for having me there, Shaman. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Anybody who's interested still on the chat there, check me out on Instagram at Seaway Whiskey Wire. Same thing at YouTube. And having lots of fun doing this, and appreciate the invite. Be good.
Absolutely.
Have a good night, gents.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
The most unprofessional sign off coming on here.
I like it.
That's funny. That's funny. Okay, so I'm going to break into the Garrison Guadalupe, the 24 edition. I know everybody hates on Garrison a lot, and I get it, but at the same time, this bottle in particular, I don't know, it has a special place in my heart because it was the first bottle that I actually picked up after getting my free and clear, and I did it. I opened it with you on that live, and it was just it's not the best whiskey I've ever had in my life, but at the same time it holds a special place in my repertoire right now, and it's port finished bourbon. So
well, I don't I'm not 100% sold that I was going to drink whiskey tonight, but maybe I'll have one with you.
Well, what do you think?
Since you're in Texas, you're doing a Texas port finished bourbon.
I am.
I'm in Wisconsin. I think I'll do a Wisconsin port finished bourbon.
Let's go.
And look at this. I gotta open it up. It's not even opened yet.
Oh Lord, don't do that. Now you're gonna have to add more stuff to your list.
Yeah, my list. It's about 17 miles long.
Yeah.
And it grows faster than it shrinks.
I posted the link if anybody else wants to jump in. I will probably be on for another 30 minutes or so. I'm going to do one more sample and challenge coin giveaway. And then I didn't do the damn Thomas H. Handy. I didn't do that one yet. Let me do that one. Hold on. Germ talk.
What do you? Let's see. What are we talking about? When are you up on this show, Randall? You are up
4-3.
4-3. Yeah, you are. You are in week number 4 on 4-3 against another Texan.
Yeah, Duckworth.
Yep.
I'm scared. That dude eats meat raw. I don't know.
Oh, you've been watching that?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's crazy, man. He's crazy.
Like, what the hell are you doing?
He's wild, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a cool dude though.
I haven't tried the Garrison Brothers Ladybird. Yes, this bottle right here was $1.50. So would I pick it up again? No, probably not. I mean, it's good, but it's not great. So,
what do you find with port finished bourbon as a general rule?
you get that caramel, the vanilla up front, but then you get I don't know what it just says port. It doesn't say what kind. I get almost a sulfurous note on this one, especially. I get like a sulfurous note, but then it's like a really dark raisin plum at the very end, which I like. I know some people aren't into that those dark fruit notes, but I really like it, and it kind of smooths out because normal Garrison to me is really harsh at the back end, and this just kind of makes it a little bit
nicer,
a little bit better.
So for me, most port finished bourbons that I've had, I get amaretto, which is like almond and almond cookies are that kind of stuff. But I think of it more of the coffee creamer, amaretto coffee creamer,
right?
Where I get that like almost cherry-esque almond flavoring or smell, and then just creaminess on top of it, and then some sweetness with it. But yeah, for sure, salty raisins.
Yeah, absolutely. I am fixing to do a giveaway, and I want to make sure that you're added to it because I don't want you to miss out. So
I haven't entered any of them. I won your barrel. I'm gonna let some other people win some stuff first.
And it went to a good place, didn't it?
It went to a great place, yes.
And so, if those of y'all who don't know, I did a Badmo Barrel giveaway, and Germ was the one that actually won it, totally by default. So it was not planned at all, but it went to a good home. He didn't use it. He actually re-gifted it to someone else, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the giveaway of a 2-ounce pour of Thomas H. Handy Sazerac. This is BTAC. It goes for about $600-700 a bottle. A 2-ounce pour of that, and the challenge going if you don't have one. And it will be, let me share my screen. I'm so sorry. This is stupid. I'm not.
I've been watching this when this does it. It's like you got your screen in a mirror and it just
absolutely
tiles.
It's so dumb.
Do you see that on your end as well?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
It's so okay. So it's going to be #Handy HANDY. If you want to get in on this Thomas H. Handy, this coming in at 130.9 proof, 65.45%. This is a straight rye whiskey. It is hot, fiery, and it is ready to go for you. So please get in there now. I'm going to let it sit up. Yeah, it's like
it's weird.
Freaking hallway. So we're just going to stay on this one, and hopefully it's not looking too stupid. But yeah, no. I've really enjoyed this bottle, and I was able to pick it up. A buddy of mine got it for me at retail, which you don't find, and that's why I'm wanting to share it so much because it's obviously an amazing bottle that most people aren't going to be able to get. Now,
most people are not going to have the opportunity to try.
Absolutely. Now, this isn't the George T. Stagg. This isn't the William LaRue Weller, but this one, to me, can go against any other rye whiskey out there because how many cask strength rye whiskeys besides Driftless Glen? There's a couple of other ones out there, and they're not clocking 130 proof. can match with this. This is like a 6 to 7 year old rye whiskey. So yeah, I mean, to me, it punches. Is it worth the secondary price? Absolutely not. But is it a good whiskey? Absolutely. It is. It is a great whiskey, and I would gladly give anybody a sample. And you're getting a challenge coin. So, and this will be the last one, and then we will do another bottle giveaway. And then I'm going to bed. My son is patiently waiting in the other room watching. He's watching Impractical Jokers. That's what he was watching for a while. All right, we're going to give this about 30 seconds.
So
thank you. Go ahead.
I don't remember what I was going to say now.
Well, then I'll say thank you to all the people who decided to subscribe to the YouTube channel and the Instagram and whatever else. I appreciate it. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe. All the other guests that have been on here, all the people in the chat, please follow, like, subscribe to all of them. That have channels, please promote them to the end, because the whiskey's a big thing right now, and us doing this it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice, and being able to share whiskey with other people, it's awesome. It's awesome. All right, are we ready?
Smaller guys gotta have each other's back, right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We're not we're not rolling in million subscribers and stuff like that. One day, just not right now. But yeah, okay, we're gonna draw. Are we ready? Let's do it. We have 19 entries. Let's go.
What are the band comments about? I missed it.
Oh, D, you won. Good job, D. You'll love this one. You will love this one. It's gonna be hot for you. D, D's funny. I love D to death, and she actually invited me to do a whiskey tasting for her and a group of people right after I had my diagnosis, before I started chemo. So I was in that weird phase of like, I don't know what's going on with the world. It was not the best whiskey tasting I've done. I'll just say that. But she rocked it out, and she got a bunch of people over there, and it was really a good time. And Dave from Last Americans podcast showed up over there, and he's an amazing person. And it was just really cool to see everybody. And yeah, D is a trooper. And so I think she already has a challenge coin. I'm not mistaken. So if you do, message me, and I will give you a 4-ounce pour instead. And then obviously everybody who won tonight, make sure you go to my Gmail, shoot me a message and let me know. I will try and get those shipped out this week, but I am working, so we'll see what happens. Germ, you should get your bottle tomorrow. Hopefully.
Yeah, we'll see.
UPS, Okay, so D does. So yeah, if you want another one, you can have another one. Just let me know. But yeah, so
congrats, D. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
A little while back, there was a comment. Michael Moss, who actually is a good buddy of mine, lives in town here with me. He is drinking. The one pour for the night for him is the Tattersall Wheated, which I think I got you a bottle of that. Yes.
Is that this one?
Yeah, that's that one.
What are you telling me?
I'm not telling you anything. I think you and I should go through the 3 bottles that I got you. I think we should go through those together.
I agree. So like those who don't know, Germ sent me a care package that had more whiskey in it that I want to talk about, because like I was supposed to go to the Bastards Ball for the Whiskey Tribe, and I wasn't able to do that. And so he sent 3 bottles of whiskey and probably a million samples of stuff that I hadn't had. We have Good Cop, Bad Cop, which I'm really interested to get into these, because I know the whole story of it, but like obviously that has a big story. So I will probably do a video on that or something in the near future. Oh, so D says, I love my coin and I want another one. So yes, absolutely.
Hey.
It's yours. It's yours. I didn't write it down. Let me write it down. Oh, are you sick?
Me? Yeah, a little bit. The wife
sucks.
was sick all last week. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 weeks ago now. And I ended up picking it up like right this past Monday. And yeah, a little rough for a few days, but I'm kind of over the feeling bad, but still got that lingering. Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
But the show must go on regardless.
Absolutely.
Right? Got to get up, got to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Ryan?
Yeah. That's not appropriate. That's not appropriate. Oh shit. No, it's good. I'm glad that we have the people that we have on here. And it's a lot of mixed people, which I really enjoy. It's people from the Pardon My American, it's people from your group, it's people from other streams that I've been on that have been in here, and it's just really cool to see the cohesion of everybody, because it's just one of those things where like whiskey's happening, and there's people in here that don't even care for whiskey, and well, he also said this, so and then we could tell. Ashley will be the first to put you on the spot for sure. I love you, Ashley. But it's Bob. I said PMA. So if y'all don't know, and I'm going to talk about this for a second. Back in the day, there was a podcast called Pardon My American, and during the whole, and I don't want to get too political because that's not my stuff. Through the whole COVID thing, they really got a stride. They were three guys in a room talking about everything. They were doing some amazing stuff. And then COVID hit, and then all the lockdowns and stuff like that. So they started talking about that. Well, then they got more and more of a following. Well, then they got shadow banned, as one does. And they got shadow banned for saying something, whatever, and they called them Q-tards and all of these things. And no offense, I'm not trying to be offensive at all. And so they got shadow banned, and their numbers dropped, everything dropped. And so what happened was they ended up changing their name because they didn't want them to have a bad connotation with all that, which I totally understand. So they changed their name. Well, getting back up that ladder from starting from zero and going back up, yeah, you have your OG fan base, but it makes it really difficult. So somebody post the Last Americans podcast on here. If you're into more political leaning, three dudes talking about weird shit. Sometimes it's aliens. Sometimes it's Elon Musk trying to take over the world. Who knows? It doesn't get very super conspiratorial. So you don't have to worry about that. If you want that, you go to Strange Sauna from Greg. But they're doing some really cool stuff. So I have to push them because we have a lot of OGs in here. So yeah.
So my guess is they said something that may have been a little too accurate.
Absolutely.
Somebody didn't like it.
Absolutely. Somebody did not like it, and they said, "Oh, guess what? You went from having 200,000 followers to 20 followers. That was the ones on your Patreon." Oops, sorry. Yeah, so it's just one of those things, and that's why us in this community, we also have to watch our P's and Q's, because there are things that can and will be said that will get us kicked to the side as well. You start talking bad about a certain distillery or the Big Six or whatever, then that's a big deal. So
I'm willing to take that risk.
I know you are. That's what it kind of scares me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, no. We are going to be on for a couple more minutes. If anybody else wants to jump back on, they are more than welcome.
The
I
Big
posted the link.
Six. Cupcake, the Big Six, Buffalo Trace, Heaven Hill, Jack Daniels, Jim Beam. What is that? Trace Hill, Jack Daniels, Beam. We got two more. What do we got? Willet and Roses.
I think Four Roses, yeah.
Okay.
But really, it's like the big three, right? It's Suntory.
Yeah, right. Diageo, Suntory, and Brown Foreman.
Yeah, Brown Foreman. Yeah. Big Hero 6. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if they're heroes. I was talking to Mitch Weddle on here the other day, and he was literally talking about Brown Foreman and Heaven Hill and how like everything is so automated and they just go through the thing. And it's like, I mean, it's great whiskey. Don't get me wrong. It's good whiskey, but also like when you get into, some good craft, this isn't even whiskey. The Old Clifty Hoosier Apple Brandy from Spirits of French Lick. Like when you get into stuff like that, it makes you not even want to talk about the Big Six. Right. I would very much, rather talk about Rebecca Creek or, let me. Oh, here's one near and dear to my heart. Iron Root. I'd very much rather talk to these guys. And yes, these are unopened bottles. I know I need to get to it. Sorry, I haven't drank in 11 weeks. I mean, shit. I'm just now getting back. And then you got amazing people like Scotch Malt Whiskey Society that's doing some amazing things. This is their 18-year-old, number 3, which is Bemore.
I think you're right, Sugar Kitty. I mean, as long as we're not going out there and spreading lies and starting rumors that are not true and all of this and that and the other thing. I mean, there's one thing there, but just to be like, not really my thing. It's not my jam. That nobody cares about that.
That's funny.
Oh, nice.
That's funny.
I do like this analogy. I use this analogy. You brought up the point. It's all automated. There's, they go in, they press buttons, and it, does all the work for them. I use the analogy of it's like cookies. Okay, you can go out, you can buy cookies that are made big brand, Nabisco, whatever the big brands are, Chips Ahoy, all that.
Yeah,
and they're okay. Or you can go to mom's house or grandma's house and have her bake you some cookies, and those are always better. Why are they better? Well, because she's putting some serious experience and passion and learning, all of her learning that she's done, and it's all going into those cookies, and they end up being better.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I just find that to be a neat analogy.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It really is. Like Still Austin. They're doing some amazing stuff. They're trying to keep everything in-house. But it's hard. It's hard when Big Brother comes in and says, "Hey, I want to buy your distillery for $20 billion," and they don't have a choice. Like,
it's true.
It's difficult. It's difficult. Like, why wouldn't you sell? You would be dumb not to. If somebody offered me the type of money for my business, I'd sell in a heartbeat. I don't know what to say. I mean, it kind of sucks, but it's just one of those things. But yeah.
Speaking of media samples, I got a box of media samples in the mail the other day, and I am
really
aside myself on the generosity there. And
that's awesome.
I cannot wait to crack those open and share them with the owner of that company.
The only media samples I've had are from Shire Distilling out of Houston. I did a podcast with him. He sent me over these. He pulled these straight from the barrel, though, so that's a little bit different.
Hey, that's awesome, man.
But like people like Natterjack, they send the whole bottle. So it's okay, cool. So speaking of that, we're at 1:45. Let's do. Do I want to do my final giveaway? Is everybody tired and ready to go home? D. I mean, D's getting into whiskey, and she loves the blue corn still Austin. I mean, like,
Hey, cool.
I feel like I had something to do with that. I feel like I really had something to do with that. That's awesome. I feel like I had something to do with that.
You probably did.
I might have. Is everybody ready to go home? We can hang out for hours. No, we're not doing it for hours.
It is St. Patrick's Day.
It is. You know what? Being that it's St. Patrick's Day, I don't have any. So when I came into this, I realized I have like 3 Irish whiskeys, and one of them I wanted to give away. So oh no.
Hey, Dom.
I have one more. Hold on.
I tell you what, whatever this giveaway is, whatever he's about to hand off here, I will match it with a different bottle.
Okay, let's do it right now. I was fixing to open up some Powers Gold Label, which is okay. Powers is a great. This is their bottom shelf stuff right here, but it's also very good for what it is. I love Powers, the John Lane, obviously the 3 Swallows. Why does it keep doing that? I don't want that up. Okay. Ay. This is hard. Nancy Fraley is an amazing person, and Doc, if you can give me her contact information, I would love to have her on my podcast. She is an amazing person doing blending, doing all kinds of stuff. I would love to have her on. So let me. I'm going to do something. I'm on camera still. It's fine. It's weird that I don't know if y'all can see me, but okay. Okay, so we are going to do another giveaway, and this is going to be for. It's gonna be a little different. It's gonna be a little different, and this is the last one for tonight. So if y'all got to go after this, I understand. It is going to be a sample. Look at this little media sample of Devil's River Bourbon. They just came on my podcast. They're doing some amazing things. The only thing I don't like, I won't say don't like about them. The only thing that some people don't like about them is they chill filter their whiskey. Take that for what it is. I'm going to give away 2 samples of that. One is their bourbon. The other is their agave bourbon, which I don't know if Jerem, if you got that one or not.
I think so.
I think so. I'm going to give those 2 samples away. And are you ready?
Yes, agave bourbon.
I don't know. Lost Lantern McCarthy's.
Okay, so you are you're gonna do a sample of that one, and which one is it? Is that the 3-year, the 4?
I'm doing the entire bottle of McCarthy's.
Whoa!
The entire bottle. This is hand-selected single cask of McCarthy's peated Oregon single malt whiskey, distilled in Portland, Oregon, aged in Oregon oak in Portland and Hood River, Oregon, with naturally cask strength. The 2022 edition, single cask, number 5. 57.1% alcohol. The entire bottle plus 2 samples. I told you I'm going big.
If everybody is not 100% certain, that particular Lost Lantern bottle, it is not available. You're right. He is not replacing that. So that's a big deal. That's a very big deal. It's not, and it's not like a $30 bottle either.
There is 30 people in the chat. I gotta go big. I got the Natter Jack, and I was like, you know what? I love McCarthy's. Now, if you're not into peat, I'm sorry. Somebody stop that man. We're done after this for sure.
To go along with Randall's sample, this is the 6-year version of the same whiskey. I will pour 2 2-ounce sample bottles and send it along with the winning on that. This one's already open. I'm not gonna send out an open bottle, not half drink, but quarter of the way drink. And this one is unavailable as well.
Did everybody hear that? I mean, you're not going to get that anywhere else. Whiskey is gone mad. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to let this roll for a minute because if you want to call your friends, call whoever, it is going to be, I got to share my screen or you're not going to, God dang it.
Sugar Kitty did explain something. Open it in a separate window and share from that window. She said something like that. Sugar Kitty, are you still in here? Yeah, she is. Okay.
The entire screen. Let's go there. Share. Can you see that?
And it's hashtag lost his mind. That's what that is.
Absolutely. Actually, it's Lost Lantern. But and that is the hashtag. I'm going to leave it up for 2 minutes. So if you need to get friends in here, make sure that they follow, like, subscribe, and everything I and Germ and everybody else who has been on this stream is doing. This doesn't come easy. Obviously, these bottles do cost money. And any help that you can get, I don't know if super chats are activated, but if they are, if you want to hit on that, you're more than welcome to. I do have a Patreon, I do have a Venmo. I can send the link to that. If you want to help buy a bottle or something like that, hit me up on my my Gmail because I'm gonna try and do this again in the near future. Maybe not with 2 bottle giveaways, but I'm gonna try and do it again real soon. And yeah, this Lost Lantern you're not going to find again. Luckily,
it is sold out.
It is sold out, and luckily, I have another bottle. It's a 3-year-old, 11-month. So yours is a 6. I should have got the 6. No, I'm joking. I mean, it's just Lost Lantern is doing some amazing things. They are an independent bottler, and they are just really doing cool things. And if you don't know about them, you need to know about them. They don't just have single malts. They have bourbons and rye and even some rum. Is that correct?
No, they only do whiskey.
Okay.
They have contemplated branching out into other spirits, but they just have not done it yet. So. And speaking of Lost Lantern, that is my special guest for the 21st.
Mm-hmm.
I am not certain if it's going to be Adam and Nora, or just Adam, or just Nora. I don't know.
I understand they had to reschedule on me as well.
We've been working on this one since December.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, Adam messaged me and told me a little bit about the cat's out of the bag now. It's their spring collection is going to be all Midwestern whiskeys.
Okay.
Including one from Wisconsin.
Oh wow.
And I was given the option of going along with that and waiting until a few days before that came out, or talking about the last release a while after it came out. So
right.
Obviously, I could not pass up the chance of talking about Wisconsin whiskeys bottled by my favorite bottler.
Absolutely.
So.
Okay. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes, and then we're going to see. We have 23 entries already. So get in now. I'm going to give it another 30 seconds or so. I am also looking for I'm doing a part 2 of my whiskey and music podcast. And so if you know of any music that makes you want to drink, either good or bad, it could be whiskey and you and makes you want to drink to forget something, or break stuff that makes you want to drink to go beat somebody up. I don't care. I'm doing a poll of the hottest songs out there, and it can be country, it can be whatever. Hit me up on my Instagram or socials or whatever. I've got quite a few entries right now. Some are very obscure and off the wall, and some are very Hank Williams. So, we're just, but I thought it would be really cool. The first episode I did was basically talking about people talking about whiskey in their songs, like Eric Church, Dimebag Darrell, people like that are very influenced by whiskey, Frank Sinatra, people like that. Now I want to talk about influence of the whiskey and the music for you personally, the drinker. And that's where I want to go on that. So if you do, hit me up and let me know if you have any. I've got quite a few entries already, so yeah, it's going to be a good one. All right, so we are stuck at this. So let's go ahead and draw for the McCarthy's full bottle, 2 samples of Devil's River, and the samples that Germ is graciously donating. I wish I had those samples. No, I'm joking. I might actually in the pack that you sent. Anyway, let's go ahead and draw for this. Are y'all ready? Let's go. Oh God, who's gonna win? It's so cool that all these people are still here.
Yeah, this is an excellent turnout.
Oh, Major Zero. Major Zero. Good job, brother. Good job, brother. That's awesome. That is so awesome.
Randall, I think what'll happen is I'll send these off to you. You can package it all up at once.
Okay.
And send it off to Major Zero. And
that is awesome.
I'll probably include another 1 or 2 of these in there for you. So
I mean, yeah, when you send things, don't ever expect to get what you actually got. You're gonna get that plus, hey, this is some weird shit that I found. You might like
probably
this
some
too.
Stickers and some other weird stuff going on.
Here's some toenails I found, like some weird stuff. Yeah. No, it happened. Yeah. So I really hope that everybody enjoyed that. I'm not giving away anything else. Like I can't financially do this. I'm barely getting back to work, so I need to go to work to be able to recover from. No, I'm joking. To be able to recover from this. But this has been a blast, and I really appreciate everybody in the there's still 30 people in the freaking chat. This is amazing.
It's crazy.
It is amazing. Like last stream, I had 6 amazing people still, but at the same time, it's. I know Major Zero is going to do all of this stuff justice as well because he's an amazing person. Marshall, shut up! Look at all that hair. Yeah, it's coming in, bro. It's a little.
I was going to tell you earlier, and I didn't mention
slow.
it.
Like the beard. The beard's okay. The beard's good. I mean, it's coming in. I can pull on it. But thank you, Tater. This is what whiskey is all about, and this is what it should be about. It should be about us just hanging out, drinking a dram, having some fun, giving away some whiskey, and I hope that you're able to do it the next time, whoever you are. You know what I mean? Because it's just one of those things. Like I have it, I want to give it to somebody else because Devil's River is doing some cool stuff. I want you to have a sample of it so you can try it. And that's why they sent me the samples. And it's not now, again, I'm fixing to do a review of their whiskey. And I told them they sent me that whiskey for free. I said, I'm going to give an honest review. And if it sucks, I'm going to let you know. And I will let you see the video before I post it. But at the same time, it's going to be my honest review. I'm not beholden to anybody besides my wife. And so, in which if she tells me not to do something, it's one of those things. Miss Cupcake, were you actually drinking whiskey or were you just hanging out? Because I know you've had a dram or two before. It's awesome. And I appreciate everybody who's came on here. It really has been a great show, and I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. So
it was great. Yeah, absolutely great.
She is drinking whiskey. All right, that's awesome.
There you
that's
go.
Awesome. Yeah. So now it's bedtime. I don't know what time it is for everybody else, but it's bedtime for us. I got to get my son up in the morning so that he can go to school. I got to go to work. It's one of those things. So I appreciate everybody in here, and I appreciate you, Germ, so much for jumping on here at the end and helping me out with this.
You.
Absolutely. And anybody who has won And I have names that I scribbled down. I'm a left-handed Pollock. Leave me alone. Please go to whiskeyshamanpodcast@gmail.com, and that's how you give me your address, and I will get everything. We have Powers RJ, Natterjack Sugar Cookie, not Sugar Cookie,
Sugar Cookie,
Real Spirits, Baker, Thomas Andy, D. Let's go. It's gonna be awesome. And also, if you guys feel so inclined, I do have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/thewhiskeyshaman. Please follow, like, subscribe, and thank you so much to the sponsors of this, Bad Motivator Barrels and Z Smith Whiskey and Mixology. I thank you guys so much. I saw Zach was on here earlier. I appreciate all of them. And you know what? I'm sorry. I'm going to sugar cookie. Yeah, exactly. It's all good. Oh God, here we go. Yeah. So yeah, there's always an after party anywhere you want to go. So I'm sure somebody's doing it, but I appreciate all of you. And Germ, any final words?
No, man. I just appreciate you. I'm glad you're back in the saddle, rocking things out. Your hair's coming back. You're back in the whiskey. All of that.
I am. Awesome.
We love you.
I love you too, brother. Love you too. All right. And, so I will talk to you.
Fine people here.
Absolutely. Lot of cool people, a lot of different people, which I really enjoy. And thank you all very much. And we will do this again soon. Obviously, I have to recuperate. And Livewire is on right now. And they are pub style. So come and go as you please. I might sneak over there, but I have to call my wife first. She called me during the stream, not like I have to ask her. She called me during the stream. Sure. Anyway, you get it. You get what I'm saying. But anyway, until next time, y'all, make sure you follow Germ on everything he's doing. We're doing some cool blind tastings here real quick. So get on.
Check it out Wednesday night, 7 Central. It's entertainment at its finest, I hope.
Absolutely.
I think so anyways.
Until next time, keep your spirits up. Later.
Peace.